What is she doing? Why is she sitting there like that? She's just sitting in the snow. And Kip is just watching her. She's got the little radar ears. It's dark out there. It was trying to snow earlier again. You got snow on your nose. What's the snow on your nose? Strange dogs. You gave up! Why did you give up? Get it! Get it! Go get it from her! He says, I'm gonna get a different toy. Bean! You're so mean. You're so mean, Bean. Mimi. And you can tell she's hot, but she's gonna lay there anyway. I picked up Mary and we went and got a snack and we came up here. Somebody's spinning their tires down there. But it's almost 2:30 in the afternoon and the sun's getting ready to set. See the sun right there? Crunching the snow, just trying to sneak up behind me. There's all those big mountains over there.
It's so peaceful up here.
I know, so quiet. There was a guy down there spinning his tires though. It's slippery out. Some of the roads are clear, some aren't. They're kind of picking and choosing. I guess it depends on how many people complain.
This time of year, I used to always like standing at the bus stop because it's getting slightly warmer and the sky looks pretty.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go here one of these days pretty quick. The Museum of the North.
Yeah.
This is up at the university.
I love spending time in there.
It's so fun and it's nice and quiet and it's actually a really cool place too. don't know what Mary's doing out there. The dogs thought she was going to play. Okay, so they give up. They're playing with each other. My parsley, guys. I forgot to water. I've been so busy with Heather cooking and taking things for her. My parsley's dying. My basil never really did do real well in there. And the chives, psh, they were done at the end of summer. So somebody had mentioned that our kitchen looks really big, but they can't tell because we're always in one part of it or another.
Yeah.
So I was going to kind of do a little walk around. The house is really messy right now.
It's not great. We're like in the transition between Christmas and New Year's and spring. So we haven't really
all the
been
things.
Cleaning at all.
Yeah.
I used to clean almost like every other day, but now I don't. I haven't vacuumed in a long time.
And with me working and you know, taking care of Heather, and I'm taking care of the chinchillas now because Heather's not taking care of the chinchillas, and you know, all the things. Nobody's doing any cleaning. But we don't really have anything for a Sunday video, so we figured we'd kind of explain the house a little bit. You know, especially this area. You know, if I had the time, I'd go back and I'd get the pictures, because when I originally started this I originally started this YouTube, I thought, you know, we can, because I'm doing projects in the house, we can do a, you know, kind of like a fixer-upper,
Yeah.
you know. So I was putting together furniture and rearranging things, and this was going on, that was going on. So, you know, but then it evolved into something else, and you know, it's just life. It's things that we're doing all the time.
Yep.
But yeah, the house, the main area of the house, we're still trying to figure out if this room was an add-on, the den, if that was added on later. But the beam, the one big beam looks, well, there's 3 beams, because this is a vaulted ceiling. So the beams look like they were all original and went through. So I don't think that was added on, but the way the original plans look, it looks like this main area of the house, the single level of the house, was just like a cabin style home, 2-bedroom. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you all my dirty house, and I'll explain this, the original part of the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The house was a Lindell Cedar home. They were very popular here in the 50s and 60s because they were complete kits brought up from Vancouver, Canada. So I'm going to start from over here, because this is the way I walked into the house when I originally looked at the house the first time. We walked through the Arctic entry, which is right behind me.
Which is also
And
messy.
so I seen this room, which was empty, of course, but the fireplace was trashed.
Yeah, it used to be, and we could probably insert pictures, but it used to be, of course, this red brick, but it was dirty, and then there was like a really old, unusable fireplace with like a cracked
the hearth was cracked. Yeah. And when they put in the new fireplace, it actually had a big burn mark underneath the marble. So whatever was in there got really, really hot, and that's what cracked the hearth. It's lucky it didn't start a fire. But there I am. I came home and put my pajamas on because, you know, it's like 4:30 in the afternoon, and we went running around after I got off of work, and I thought, you know, I'm just going to go home and put my pajamas on. Well, here's the door. This is like a regular doorway. And you could tell there used to be a door there, you know, because it's got all the drillings for the door.
Yeah, for the hinges.
For the hinges. Yeah, so there used to be a door there. We just keep it wide open. But when I walked in, you see this other big room, which was all empty too. And there was all this nasty, nasty carpet in here. And then I turned this way. And I seen the kitchen. And the stove was trashed. And of course there wasn't a microwave up there. And I thought, oh my gosh, that is a really, really small kitchen.
There was also this awful, like, super wrinkled, like,
oh yeah,
glued down blue carpet.
It was glued down outdoor carpet. It was really gross.
And then the rest of the house, in the living room and all the downstairs, was this pink carpet, but it looked almost brown pink because it was so dirty. And I found out that carpet was here for 30 years and 7 years of renters. It's gross.
It was really gross. So that's the kitchen I looked at, and I thought, oh my gosh. But then I turned around and I looked over here and I was like, oh my gosh. There's what you see all the time is like this little archway here. This used to be a bedroom. So I know that from the original house. This used to be a bedroom.
Yeah.
And they had renovated the house and they added on a half basement and a second story. So that's bi-level over there. And then, so they had 2 other bedrooms over there. So they took out this bedroom to extend the kitchen because the woman that was here for 30 years ran a daycare and she wanted a bigger kitchen because she liked to bake.
Yep.
So this is actually called a prep room.
And when we have all of the counters cleaned, it is very good for baking.
Yeah, and it's got this big sink over here. If you go back and watch some of those Monday Measures things, we've redone the pantries. Mary knocked herself on the head with the curtain over there, so I haven't put that up yet.
I didn't even touch it. It just fell on my head one day.
We're going to turn this into, a coffee cart thing.
Right, we haven't, it's kind of like miscellaneous like boxes
catch-all.
And kitchen tools.
Everything's a catch-all over here because we don't use this side very often, after the holidays. So we've just been kind of throwing stuff over here. But there's the big counter there. And and oh gosh, the refrigerator that was in here too. It was a side-by-side.
It had a bungee for keeping it closed.
Yeah, and the freezer part wasn't even working because the freezer side door was bent so badly it wasn't closing at all.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. And then we have this pantry over here that that's all the snack stuff up there and flowers and whatnot. And then this was designed for soups. So it's front and back.
We got lots of soups.
Yeah, it was designed for soups and
lots of ingredients.
We don't eat that much soup, so we keep a lot of other things in there.
Yeah.
But this
is kind of our
and then it's very deep.
This is our storage pretty much.
That's our pantry storage, yeah. I was keeping the pots and pans back there, but they were kind of awkward to get in and out of there, and that's why we moved them, because I had all the foods over here. And the plan is that this storage here, where I'm keeping the bakeware and the pots and pans, or not all the pots and pans, that's gonna be my washer and dryer.
Yeah, well, the stackable ones?
Yeah, the stackable's gonna go in there. And I'm gonna put a hutch in the dining area. So let's go over to the dining area. See this light up here? This was the dining area in front of this window. And
there was a very weird, it was like a wheel.
Yeah, it was kind of like a strange chandelier thing.
The wheel light was there. There was like a weird chandelier here.
Yeah, there was a weird chandelier here.
But I have a good friend from high school who came and installed some new lights for us.
Yeah.
Because he did the electricity at his
I got the
parents'
lights
house.
because I knew what I wanted, and he installed them for me.
Yeah, and then we fed him.
Yeah. So we've got the counter there, and that's where the kitchen table, the dining table, is supposed to go, right there. And this was the living room, where the dining room is now. I wanted a big dining area, and I thought we have the den, so we'll just use that as a living room, and we'll have a big dining room. And this is our room we use the most.
And it's funny because you notice in the winter we spend a lot of time in the living room, but once the sun starts coming out more, we'll spend most of our time out here by the windows.
By the windows. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We're debating putting the bird in the living room where everybody is in the winter.
Yeah, and it's a little warmer, and he's a tropical bird.
Yeah.
I mean, he seems pretty content over there, but it'd be nicer to have him by everyone.
And then there's the bathroom over here. You know, it's dark.
She's like, don't turn the light on.
Yeah, don't turn the light on. That's also messy. And then
and
then there's my bedroom in there. That's the second bedroom. And that used to be all the house. That was it.
You're not going to show my bedroom.
No, I'm not going to.
I was going to say.
I just wanted to show this area because that's what people were like, this used to be the living room. So that's now dining room. And that's where all the big front windows are. And, this used to be the dining area, which I'm going to do something. They have these counter height tables.
Oh, so you can extend the counter
So I was going to extend the counter a little, and then it has like little stools.
Yeah, to make it kind of like you can sit and talk at the
because we always,
kitchen.
when the Christmas tree's not here, we always put like a catch-all table there.
Yeah, and then I do sit on that stool sometimes when she's doing stuff in the kitchen to stay out of the way.
Or they'll help me over the counter, like if I'll clean off the counter and like I'm baking something, they'll help me with the baking.
Yeah, but
from one side to the other.
Because of the way the counter is, it's kind of awkward because there's nowhere to put your knees under, so my knees just bang into the spine. Speaking of which, if you all have seen some of our first videos, Kip one day just came running through from the stairs
and he bashed his head.
It was either his head or like a knee. I'm guessing his head because
no, it was his head because he
was
still a puppy.
Yeah, like a thick skull, and just all of a sudden this mark appeared, and we were like, "That's what that sound was."
That was crazy.
So we also have some secrets. Yeah. We used to hide some of the things we have to repair around the house.
This is scaring me. Oh, that one's still got the hook on it, thank goodness.
Beans
there's Fuzz.
Messing with the tree
ornaments.
A little bit.
Yeah. And I caught her the other day. She had a hook in her mouth. She was chewing on it, and then she spit it out in front of me, and I was like, oh no.
So we'll probably have to take down our ornaments and stuff sooner rather than later, which we try to get them down by the end of January.
Yeah, I was kind of gonna go by the Candlemas thing, and I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah,
but that's February 2nd, so that's kind of late. It always feels so long to me.
Last year, I actually took everything down for Mom's birthday, because her birthday's February 3rd. So I had Heather help me take everything down, and then we decorated everything, too, for Valentine's Day. But, of course, that's when I was staying home, and I had lots of time on my hands.
Right.
so I spent the whole day doing that and cleaned and everything. So it was, so nice when she came home.
Yeah.
I gotta just spend a weekend doing that.
Right.
You didn't, because you were distracted by the things I was telling people. We have some secret ways we've hidden repairs that we need to make eventually.
Yeah.
So I bought the art, this one, and I bought one to go there, which we replaced with one that Mom used to own on that big wall.
Yeah.
But this one I bought for a purpose. And then Mom decided
there's a big hole in the wall back there.
There's a big punch. Yeah, so I covered it, and you can't even tell, and it looks like, because of the lining and everything, like it's supposed to be part of the wall.
There's a lot of things that we've done around here to just hide things for the temporary.
But she liked this so much
Yeah.
that she decided to theme the house on the colors of this art piece that I bought from Fred
And
Meyer's.
the home it's a cedar home.
It's very nice.
So if you look at the panels up there, that is hardwood cedar. It's very thick, and the energy rater, he wanted me to raise my roof 10 inches because he said that I'm not insulated enough. But I'm the last one to lose my snow.
Yeah, so that tells you that our house is not losing any or that much heat from the roof, because then it would melt off.
We're not losing heat from the roof. Not at all.
It's from the doors
Yeah.
and the windows.
And when they come shovel the roof, we're going to find out a little bit more about the roof. Because
Yeah,
I don't know if that
we need to
guy's
get it replaced.
actually has a roofing company. He has some kind of a company. So I need to talk to him a little bit more. Yeah. So that's about it. We were going to...
Don't judge our messy house too
Yeah.
much, because I'm sure everyone's house kind of looks like that at this point of the year.
Well, it was clean a couple weeks ago, and then this whole Heather ordeal
Well, yeah, we
kind of
kind of
threw us all for a loop.
we get it clean like every weekend, almost. Like we'll kind of try and clean up, and then throughout
Yeah.
the week we just start leaving things around
Yeah,
again.
my weekend is Sunday, Monday, and it's Saturday, so I usually clean on Sunday or Monday. And
Yeah, and I'm home Sunday, so if she cleans on Sunday, I help her out with that stuff. I just need to vacuum because no one really does that much.
it's weird because there's just little rugs around to vacuum. There's not really any carpet. There's carpet upstairs, but
Yeah, I get all the corners and stuff though too, because we get like little hairballs that accumulate in the corners.
So I guess we'll just add this to, we went up to the university and I got some video of that, and then we went to Oishi and we got some miso soup, and we brought some back for Heather.
Yeah, miso soup sounded so good because I wanted to get some sort of soup, and I was like, oh, miso soup's got all that fermented good stuff in there for you, and I always kind of crave it this time
And some
of year.
kombucha. We got kombucha.
Yeah, and that's good for your gut health, so.
Yeah, so Mary and I are still okay.
Yeah, so, well, as far as we know, I've been having like a sniffly nose, but that's also kind of normal with the change in temperatures.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was like 15 above yesterday? Yeah,
Yeah.
yesterday it was 15 above.
which is weird because I felt cold.
Yeah, it's just like hovering around 0 today. So,
Oh,
okay. Huh? They're still playing? All right. Yeah, we had a lot of renovations, and we'll talk about the renovations, when they come up. These guys that put the doors in, they told me they would cut the doors and put the doors in for me, but they're not door people. So I would have to finish them myself. And then COVID happened. So we never finished them.
And we had somebody come and take a look at them and helped, make sure that they were a little better insulated on the edges. And he
Yeah.
was like disgusted by how they were
Just
put in.
the way they were put in.
Because I was sitting at
Yeah.
the table because it was me and Heather who were home or something, and this guy came by to check on them, and Mom had to go back to work.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Mom, I was like, this guy was like, he was trying to fix the doors, and he was like, what the heck did they do? And like mumbling to himself. I was like, oh no, that's not good to hear.
Honestly, I'm having a real hard time finding contractors. And the
everyone's
guy
building
that
new
came
homes.
over was sent by a couple of ladies that have construction companies called Two Sisters. And I should just have them come out because
Honestly,
I know they would do it, and I know they do a good job.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, where the lights are falling.
yeah. Well, that's why I told Heather to unplug her lights in her room. So I'm just going to unplug all the colored lights.
Yeah.
The Christmas lights are taking themselves down.
I love Christmas lights.
Okay. So the snow guy, the roof guy, he said he's going to be here Sunday.
Cross
We'll
your fingers
see.
and hope that he'll make it.
Yeah. And he looked at my roof and he said, oh, it's going to take probably about 5 dump trucks to get that out of here. So he's hauling the snow.
And that's nice.
So
because we already have a lot of snow in
so
our yard.
that right there would be worth the $1,000. I am trying to barter with him for, you know, some other things that I have. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Wish me luck.
Yeah.
That's how Alaska. We do a lot of that here. You know, because you can't get your resources up here. You buy, sell, trade.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's one thing I've learned since I used to do that in Michigan.
It's kind of like, especially with the contractors in this, you know, city, it depends on who you know, like, depending on, like, how they prioritize you and stuff.
Exactly. So we're trying to barter.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope everybody's doing okay, and I'll get this up, and then we'll have the cookies for you on the Monday measures.
Oh yeah.
So watch for that Monday, tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye.
All the glare from all the things. What is she? She's digging for something over there. Are you gonna let them in, Mary? Oh, I thought you were going to let them in. I was going to see if she'd try to run across the front of the yard. She is digging.